All righty, I want to welcome you to the Travorium overview. My name is Todd. I'm broadcasting from Southern California, about 1 hour north of San Diego. And I'm here to tell you about a company called Travorium, a company that's doing things in travel that have never, ever been done before. I believe documentation beats conversation. I'm going to show that to you. But our company's entering its 11th year in business. We're in 63 different countries, paid out millions and millions of commissions all around the globe, customer service in multiple languages. You can see our beautiful home office in Southern California on the screen. Plus, we have a corporate presence in Madrid, Spain. That's our CEO and founder and his lovely wife, Miss Adela. They are world-class entrepreneurs. In fact, Mr. Hart was a finalist for Entrepreneur of the Year Inc. magazine. And his dream is to go out and show people how to live their best life, how to book travel at the travel agent rate, up to 70% off, how to earn free travel by enrolling 3 other members with the same membership or higher, right? Refer 3 people, and at that moment, you can start earning travel points at no ongoing cost to you. And then finally, we want to show people how to earn money from home, showing other people how to save money on travel. Now, that is our vision: make money from your mobile phone anywhere in the world. Understand that travel is the single largest industry in the world for a reason. It's the one thing everybody wants to do. And we can show you how to save money in all the usual areas, right? From hotels to resorts to cruises, rental cars, show tickets, shopping, dining, NFL tickets, you name it. Now, the dirty secret in the travel business is the fact that there is a monopoly. 2 companies control the entire travel space. In fact, that monopoly was first reported by NBC News Los Angeles, their investigative reports. They're the ones that broke the story that you think you're price shopping, but you're not, because 2 companies control every travel site you can think of. And they went on to say that calling the hotel directly isn't going to help you either, because the hotels are afraid to undercut Expedia Priceline's price. Otherwise, they get kicked off their platform. There goes all their business. There goes all their money. And so when you get rid of all of that markup, you can book travel for up to 70% off. Here's Expedia's price versus our price, $649 savings. Now here's Priceline versus us, $641 in savings, over $200 a night. And as good as all of this is, right? This is not what made us big. What made us big is what I'm about to show you next. It's our Dreamcation platform. We can show anybody, anywhere, any budget, how to have an amazing vacation every single year. Now, I'm going to show this to you from the platinum perspective. That's our number 1 seller by far. You're getting 3,000 points per year, plus plus a trip that does not require points, right? So 3,000 points equals 2 trips, plus you get a trip that doesn't require points. That's 3 actual vacations per year. Now, here are the kinds of trips you can go on. Cabo San Lucas, 7 nights, 8 days for nothing. You pay the tax, trade in 1,400 points, have a great time. Don't forget to send me a postcard. But again, 1,400 points of your 3,000 points, plus you get a trip that doesn't require points, right? So again, 3 vacations per year. Maybe you want to go to the Canary Islands. Maybe you want to go to Disney. Here you got a 1-bedroom with a full kitchen, living room, dining room. You got the bedroom has a jacuzzi tub in it. You got the swimming pool with the palm trees. 7 nights, 8 days, only $84 after you trade in the platinum points. And if you tell 3 other people how they can legitimately save big time money on travel, guess what? You're now earning more than you're spending. Those points have no cost to you on an ongoing basis. So my wife and I, we took our points and we applied them toward this particular trip that you're seeing on the screen. This is in Cabo San Lucas. This was a 5-star resort, oceanfront room. Came down here for 7 nights, 8 days. That's my lovely wife, Miss Gina, there on the balcony. And again, we just traded in our points, had to pay the tax, and came here. These are the kinds of vacations we're going to go on all over the world. We have over 400,000 weeks in almost every country you can think of. In fact, if you look at the last one, I did a search. Just in the Disney area on May 15th, there were 64 places just in the Disney area that you could stay. There's no contracts, no blackout dates. There's never a lack of vacations that you can go on. And the big idea is that when you can show moms and dads how they can take their families on incredible vacations without tapping into the already stretched family budget, that is the idea that's winning the kitchen tables all over the world. Now, I want to walk you through some of the other kinds of vacations we have. These are our world tours. This is where a lot of us from all over the world go to the same resort at the exact same time. Now, you don't have to participate with the other people, but for many of us, when you get to be in an amazing place for an unbelievable price with amazing people, It creates an experience you simply cannot buy online. This is Dubai, a 5-star resort, waterfront property, includes breakfast for 3, 6 days, 5 nights, only $99. Cartagena, Colombia, again, breakfast included, 4-star, $199. Montego Bay, $65 per day per person, all the food, all the drinks, everything included. Portugal for $249. Puerto Vallarta, all the food, all the drinks, only $29. Las Vegas, Nevada. Now, this is the $4.5 billion 5-star resort, 5 days, only $76. Going to Rome, Malaga, Spain, for as low as $32 with an oceanfront room. Morocco for as low as $9. Denmark, $144. Vail, Colorado, only $852. When you understand Vail, Colorado, that's as good a price as all the other prices I showed you. I mean, the normal price on this is off the chart. Lake Geneva in France, only $304. Going to Punta Cana. We took our oldest daughter, son-in-law, 2 grandkids here. They loved this trip. Paris, France. We're going back again this year with our youngest daughter, granddaughter, son-in-law. Can't wait. Going to Venice, Italy for as low as $1. This includes breakfast and the water taxi. Athens, Greece, only $300 with a view of the Parthenon. On the beaches of Hawaii. Crete, Greece, all the food, all the drinks, only $319. This is just a fraction of the kinds of trips you can go on. And your first decision is, hey, do I want to be a partner? Do I want to make money? That's a $79 decision. You get your replicated website, your back office, you get the ongoing training, your partner ID number. And then from there, choose your level of membership. We've got small, medium, and the one everybody actually does. The small is $49 down, $49 a month, get to book at the travel agent rate. The medium, $129 down, $69 a month, booking at the travel agent rate and getting basically 1 vacation per year. And then we got the platinum, right? This is the one where you're getting 3 trips per year, travel agent rate. You get that tier 1 pricing I showed you throughout the presentation. And again, if you go out and tell 3 other people how to save big time money on travel, at that moment, you're earning more than you're spending. This is no longer coming off your credit card on an ongoing basis. Now, further, if you work this like a business with an intention for a profit, you can tap into all of the home business tax deductions. And I encourage you to Google this, to buy books on this, to meet with your own tax professional about this. But you're going to find out that you can save ballpark $400 to $500 a month in taxes. Well, the membership only costs $125. You're saving many times more just in tax savings than it even costs for the membership. I mean, whose side are you on? Now, from there, you can tap into our compensation program. And again, the whole thing starts by telling 3 and your 3 tell 3. It kind of kicks off that social sharing ripple effect. Well, the number one thing shared on social media is travel. Nobody goes on vacation without doing a photo dump. Now, our compensation program is a binary meaning 2. You have a left leg and a right leg. So if you were to bring on Julie and Daryl, anyone else that you ever bring on is going to go below Julie or Daryl. You're building 2 lines straight down. Now, as I mentioned before, you bring on 3 people, you're now earning $4.10 per day, assuming you're a platinum and all 3 of your people are platinums, which means you're earning $127 a month. Well, the membership's $125. They take that $125 out of your $127, and you actually have a $2 profit every single month. Well, I'm going to say you bring on a 4th person. I want to keep the legs even. 2 on the left and 2 on the right. And of course, you might bring on some more people as you want to qualify through the upper ranks of the compensation program. But let's assume that your 4 people bring on a couple people each. You got 8 on the left, 8 on the right. Now that's going to give you a residual income of $400 to $700 per month ongoing income. Well, let's assume that you're 8 on the left and 8 on the right. Tell a couple people each. You become a 2-star director. You now have a check with a comma in it. You're earning somewhere between $1,500 and $2,500 a month. That's an extra $18,000 to $30,000 per year. Plus you get our championship ring. Let's assume those 25 people tell a couple people each. You got 63 platinum customers on the left, 63 platinum customers on the right. You're a 3-star director making $30,000 to $40,000 a year in residual income. I mean, that's incredible. If those 63 on the left and right tell just 1 person each, you're now a 4-star director making $4,000 to $5,000 per month, ongoing residual income. And if you just get half of those people to tell 1 person each, you are now an ambassador, which is to say that you have an income in the $90,000 to $110,000 per year income range. And as your team continues to grow, so can the check. It can go all the way up to $3,200 a day, over $1 million per year. And understand that when it comes to money and time, right? You have to learn how to make money while you sleep or you work until the day you die. That's the famous quote from Warren Buffett, the fifth richest man in the world. That same principle was outlined by Robert Kiyosaki in his book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, the book Cash Flow Quadrant. Why is it that only 5% of the population is in control of time and money? You can meet people with a lot of money, but they got no time. And you can meet people with a lot of time, but they got no money. And the holy grail is when you have both. When you become an ambassador, there's a lot of other perks that you're going to tap into. This is our Louis Vuitton experience. Absolutely incredible. You get to go on a vacation every single year as an ambassador. This is not a one-time. This is every single year. You get to override the company, actually tap into the bonus pool of the company. Doesn't matter when you join. All those people before you, all those sales that came before you, you can share in that same pool when you become an ambassador. When you become a 3-star ambassador, they start handing out $8,000 watches, the same kind of watch that James Bond wore in Casino Royale. We have a men's version and a ladies version. We've got all kinds of people from all walks of life who are succeeding with their company, building from home, right off their phone, making incredible money. Everything is in place. The only thing we're missing is you. So we get back with the person who invited you to be here.